What if I told you that the future of cryptocurrency in the United States is about to change forever? With Ripple launching its groundbreaking stablecoin, USD, and the SEC on the verge of a leadership shakeup, the stage is set for a new wave of crypto adoption. Bitcoin ETFs are skyrocketing, states are implementing strategic Bitcoin reserves, and powerful lawmakers like Senator Cynthia Lummis are predicting 2025 as the year Bitcoin becomes mainstream. Stay tuned, because the crypto world is on the verge of a massive transformation, and you don't want to miss it. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and get the latest updates, insights, and trends in the cryptocurrency world, make sure to subscribe to MMO Crypto. Don't miss out on crucial developments that could shape the future of crypto. Hit that subscribe button now and stay informed. Ripple is positioning itself at the forefront of the digital currency revolution in the US with the launch of its stablecoin RUSD. Ripple's launch of RUSD, Ripple USD, is a strategic move aimed at positioning the company at the forefront of the digital currency revolution in the United States. By introducing its own stablecoin, Ripple is aligning itself with the broader financial system, with RUSD being backed by US dollar deposits and short-term government treasuries, ensuring compliance with US regulations and stability. This marks Ripple's ambition to gain legitimacy in the US financial market and bridge the gap between digital assets and traditional finance. USD has received approval from the New York Department of Financial Services, a significant milestone for Ripple. This regulatory approval demonstrates Ripple's ability to navigate traditional finance frameworks while embracing blockchain technology. It also builds trust with investors and financial institutions, creating opportunities for Ripple to integrate into various financial systems, potentially making it a major player in the US economy. Designed for fast and efficient cross-border payments, RUSD offers a stable one-to-one peg with the US dollar, making it an attractive option for banks and businesses engaged in international transactions. With lower transaction costs and faster settlement times, RUSD aims to disrupt traditional payment methods, positioning Ripple's stablecoin as a key player in the global payments landscape as adoption grows. Ripple's extensive network of partnerships with banks and financial institutions strengthens its position in the US financial ecosystem. As Ripple continues to expand its reach, it can leverage these relationships to promote the adoption of RUSD, embedding it more deeply into the US economy. With increasing regulatory clarity and growing support from both companies and government entities, Ripple is poised to expand its influence, with the long-term success of RUSD depending on its adoption within institutional and governmental frameworks.
A new stablecoin backed by the US dollar, now available to trade. Would you use Ripple to pay for things?
It's not going to do much for retail, and it likely won't be integrated into the payment economy for some time, if ever. At first, it might be best for facilitating cross-border payments. Think institutional support, since it is a stablecoin. It has a one-to-one backing with the US dollar. That allows it to essentially bridge the gap between digital asset and traditional finance. It could be seen as attractive to banks and businesses involved in cross-border payments and remittances. It allows for a faster settlement time. I was talking to Eleanor Terrett. She knows everything crypto here at Fox Business. She says if you look at Ripple's advisory board, you have bigwigs on there like the former FDIC chair, Sheila Bair, so they're looking to add legitimacy to it.
Mike, I just don't see cryptos as a medium of exchange. You know, we're going to buy and sell things with crypto.
We've talked about it for years that Bitcoin would be used that way. It hasn't as of yet. It's still managed to go up, but I don't see a world at any time soon where we're using that to buy and sell things.
The explosive growth of Bitcoin ETFs is reshaping the cryptocurrency landscape, and it's only just the beginning. The massive success of Bitcoin ETFs has been one of the most significant developments in the cryptocurrency space. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, for instance, has seen unprecedented growth, hitting $57.8 billion in assets under management in less than a year. This stands in stark contrast to their gold ETF, which took 20 years to reach $33.2 billion. The rapid success of Bitcoin ETFs signals a growing acceptance of Bitcoin as an investment asset, not just a speculative digital asset. This surge in demand is changing how both institutional and retail investors view Bitcoin. The growth of Bitcoin ETFs is a clear indicator of the increasing interest from institutional investors. In fact, the recent success of Bitcoin ETFs shows that the institutional adoption of cryptocurrency is gaining momentum. The flood of retail investment is also contributing to the rising interest. With Bitcoin ETF products being available to investors on mainstream platforms, more people can easily gain exposure to Bitcoin without directly purchasing the cryptocurrency itself. This also opens the door for more traditional financial institutions to become involved in the digital asset market, further legitimizing the industry. One of the most significant trends in the Bitcoin ETF market is the continuous influx of capital. Bitcoin ETFs have seen 15 consecutive days of inflows, starting in late November, with millions of dollars pouring in each day. This shows that the demand for Bitcoin remains strong, and it's a trend that is expected to continue. The sustained inflow of capital suggests that retail and institutional interest in Bitcoin is far from waning, and this continued growth could eventually lead to Bitcoin becoming an even more integral part of the global financial system. The rapid growth of Bitcoin ETFs is not just good news for Bitcoin itself, but for the entire cryptocurrency market. The success of Bitcoin ETFs could serve as a catalyst for the adoption of other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum, Litecoin, and even Ripple. As the Bitcoin market matures, other cryptocurrencies could see similar ETF products launched, bringing greater liquidity and legitimacy to the broader crypto space. This continued growth and diversification could accelerate the widespread adoption of digital assets in the global economy. As more U.S. states adopt strategic Bitcoin reserve laws, the groundwork for widespread cryptocurrency adoption and regulatory clarity is being laid, signaling a transformative shift in the financial landscape. The growing trend of U.S. states implementing strategic Bitcoin reserve laws represents a critical step toward integrating cryptocurrency into the broader financial system. This move signals that Bitcoin is becoming more than just a speculative asset. It's being recognized as a legitimate store of value. States like Texas, Pennsylvania, and Ohio are leading the way by creating Bitcoin reserves, which could allow them to manage their financial resources more effectively and gain exposure to the potential benefits of Bitcoin's appreciating value. This trend also sets a precedent for other states to follow, creating a snowball effect that could rapidly accelerate Bitcoin's role in state-level finance. The implementation of Bitcoin reserve laws at the state level is not just about adopting a digital asset, it also highlights the growing importance of cryptocurrency in state-level financial strategy. By holding Bitcoin in reserve, states are hedging against potential economic challenges and positioning themselves to benefit from Bitcoin's long-term price increases. This development reflects a deeper understanding of Bitcoin's potential, as governments are beginning to incorporate it as part of their financial management systems. These laws show that Bitcoin is becoming an asset of strategic value, not just a niche investment for speculative traders. The introduction of Bitcoin reserve laws at the state level also signals increasing regulatory acceptance of cryptocurrency. While Bitcoin's legal status has been a gray area for some time, these reserve laws represent a more proactive approach to integrating digital assets into traditional financial frameworks. The fact that states are taking the initiative to regulate Bitcoin in this way demonstrates a shift toward regulatory clarity, which is crucial for attracting institutional investors and businesses into the cryptocurrency space. As more states adopt such laws, we are likely to see greater cooperation between state and federal regulators, which will help shape a more stable and predictable environment for cryptocurrency growth. These strategic Bitcoin reserve laws also have broader implications for the future of cryptocurrency in the U.S. As more states add Bitcoin to their financial reserves, the cumulative effect could lead to greater public acceptance of cryptocurrency as a mainstream financial tool. In the long run, this could drive more institutional involvement, with states becoming key players in promoting crypto infrastructure and investment. This shift in state-level policy could eventually lead to the creation of a nationwide framework for cryptocurrency, reinforcing the idea that digital assets are not only here to stay, but are becoming an integral part of the financial system in the United States. With the launch of RUSD, Ripple is positioning itself to redefine the stablecoin market, offering a regulated and efficient alternative that could reshape the future of global payments. Ripple's entry into the stablecoin market with RUSD, Ripple USD, is a significant step in expanding the company's influence within the digital currency landscape. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies that can be volatile, RUSD is pegged 1-1 with the US dollar, offering stability and reliability to investors and businesses alike. Ripple's deep focus on regulatory compliance, transparency, and low-cost transactions positions RUSD as a promising contender in the highly competitive stablecoin market, which is currently dominated by major players like Tether, USDT, and USD Coin, USDC. This strategic move shows Ripple's intent to not only participate but to challenge the status quo in the stablecoin space. Ripple has a distinct advantage over its competitors in the stablecoin market thanks to its extensive network of partnerships with financial institutions, banks, and remittance companies. These established relationships can accelerate the adoption of RUSD among institutional clients who value trust and efficiency in financial services. Ripple's proven technology, which enables fast, low-cost transactions, makes RUSD an appealing choice for cross-border payments and remittances, sectors that have traditionally been slow and costly. Ripple is leveraging its strengths in these areas to create a stablecoin that can disrupt the traditional financial system. The regulatory landscape for stablecoins is evolving rapidly, and Ripple's proactive approach to compliance gives RUSD an edge in the market. With RUSD being supported by US dollar deposits and short-term government treasuries, it meets the necessary regulatory standards for operation in the US, making it more trustworthy for both investors and financial institutions. By aligning with regulatory bodies and ensuring full transparency, Ripple is positioning RUSD as a stablecoin that is both reliable and secure. This compliance could help RUSD gain broader institutional acceptance, which is essential for long-term success in the competitive stablecoin market. While the stablecoin market remains highly competitive, Ripple's approach with RUSD offers unique value propositions that could set it apart from other stablecoins. The company's strong focus on institutional adoption, combined with its strategic regulatory compliance and robust network of partnerships, puts RUSD in a strong position for success. As global financial systems continue to integrate blockchain-based technologies, Ripple's RUSD could play a key role in the transformation of the global payments industry, offering a stable, efficient alternative to traditional financial systems and helping to bridge the gap between digital currencies and conventional finance.
In fact, today, Ripple's new stablecoin will officially start trading. The token is supported by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. Ripple received the final go-ahead to debut the token by the New York Department of Financial Services last week. Well, joining me now with more is Aurelie Barthier, Principal Research Analyst at Nansen. Aurelie, thank you so much for joining. Big news, of course, that we've been following in the crypto world, and most recently with Ripple announcing that it will be trading its newest stablecoin, Ripple USD. Why now?
It's a great timing for many companies, not only purely crypto, because we are bound to have some clarity on stablecoin regulation. And the motto of this administration will be sort of traditional financial companies and crypto companies getting together in a clear regulatory framework.
So with Ripple getting into the stablecoin market, competing with the likes of Tether and USDC, do you think it was a smart move?
It's true, it's a very competitive space. And the advantages of Ripple is it already has a series of partners, banks, remittance companies, mostly out of the US, not so much in the US. It has established technology, which is cheap and fast. So there are some competitive advantage, but it's true it will be very competitive field.
Mm-hmm. We've seen Bitcoin surge, topping $107,000 a token just yesterday. What does this mean for the industry and the momentum behind it?
Yes, it was quite.
Senator Cynthia Lummis's prediction that 2025 will be the golden year for Bitcoin signals a growing shift toward a pro-crypto environment, fueled by regulatory clarity and increasing institutional adoption. Senator Cynthia Lummis has been a consistent advocate for Bitcoin and digital assets, and her prediction for 2025 reflects a broader optimism in the crypto space. She anticipates that with growing regulatory clarity and an administration more favorable to digital assets, Bitcoin's mainstream adoption will reach new heights. The shift towards a more pro-crypto stance in the government could provide the necessary push for Bitcoin to enter the next phase of its development, both in terms of value and its role in the global financial system. Lummis's vision for Bitcoin in 2025 is closely tied to the broader regulatory landscape, which is expected to become more favorable toward cryptocurrencies. As the U.S. government moves toward clearer and more supportive policies, particularly under a pro-crypto administration, Bitcoin could gain the legitimacy it needs to attract more institutional investors. Lummis's backing of comprehensive digital asset legislation aims to create a secure and predictable environment for crypto companies to thrive, which could spur both investment and innovation in the space. The expected regulatory changes that Senator Lummis is forecasting in 2025 are already beginning to take shape, with key figures like David Sachs, who is also a strong supporter of Ripple, likely to play a central role in pushing pro-crypto policies. The coming years could see major strides in crypto regulation. This environment could encourage both traditional financial institutions and new crypto-focused businesses to invest heavily in the space, bringing Bitcoin closer to becoming a staple in global finance. Lummis's prediction highlights the importance of these legislative shifts for the future of Bitcoin. Beyond regulatory changes, Lummis's prediction also reflects broader trends in public and institutional sentiment toward Bitcoin. The increasing involvement of governments and large financial institutions in the cryptocurrency space points toward a growing acceptance of Bitcoin as a valuable asset. As Bitcoin continues to solidify its position in the financial ecosystem, 2025 could indeed mark a pivotal year where Bitcoin's potential is fully realized. With both regulatory and institutional support, Bitcoin's path to becoming a more integrated part of the financial system seems more likely than ever. With the SEC leadership change on the horizon, the cryptocurrency market is poised for a new era of regulatory support, potentially unlocking significant growth and adoption in the coming years. The upcoming leadership change at the SEC, with Gary Gensler stepping down, is expected to have a profound impact on the cryptocurrency market. Under Gensler's tenure, the SEC's stance on cryptocurrencies has been largely restrictive, leading to regulatory uncertainty for crypto companies and investors. However, the appointment of a new SEC chairperson, likely more supportive of digital assets, could signal a shift towards a more balanced approach that fosters innovation while maintaining investor protection. This change is anticipated to provide greater regulatory clarity and encourage broader participation in the crypto market. A more crypto-friendly SEC leadership could help resolve the ongoing legal battles and regulatory challenges that have hindered the growth of cryptocurrencies in the U.S. With the SEC previously taking aggressive stances, such as labeling certain tokens as securities, the new leadership may choose to adopt a more pragmatic approach. This could lead to clearer guidelines for how cryptocurrencies are treated under U.S. law, allowing crypto businesses to operate with more confidence and reducing the risks of legal and regulatory setbacks. The industry would likely see an influx of investment and innovation as a result. This shift in the SEC's leadership also coincides with increasing support for cryptocurrencies at the governmental level. Key lawmakers, including Senator Cynthia Lummis, have been advocating for clearer and more comprehensive digital asset legislation, which could work hand in hand with the SEC's changing stance. If the SEC embraces a more supportive role, it could accelerate the passage of pro-crypto policies, creating a positive feedback loop where regulatory clarity boosts institutional adoption and further legitimizes the crypto space. A crypto-friendly regulatory environment under new SEC leadership would also encourage institutional investors to increase their involvement in the market. The removal of regulatory uncertainties could pave the way for more traditional financial firms to enter the space, bringing additional capital and legitimacy to the industry. With clearer rules and fewer roadblocks, the crypto market could see massive growth, attracting both large-scale institutional investors and retail investors who have been waiting for the right moment to dive in. This transformation could potentially usher in a new era for cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin and other assets becoming integral to the global financial system. In conclusion, the shifting landscape of cryptocurrency regulation, particularly with Ripple's growing influence through RUSD and the SEC's leadership change, signals an exciting future for the crypto space. With increasing institutional interest, clearer regulations, and the development of innovative digital assets like RUSD, we are entering a transformative period that could reshape global finance. If you want to stay updated on all the latest developments, insights, and trends in the cryptocurrency world, make sure to subscribe to MMO Crypto for regular content. Also, don't forget to join our Telegram group for discussions, news, and valuable resources to help you navigate the crypto market. Click the link below to join now.